Right?
All questions are
Go
fun.
for it, dude. Do you have any funny tour stories? Anything crazy that happened? You know?
It's weird what I find funny. Like most funny tour stories aren't funny until well after the fact. Most funny tour stories are actually horrible or tragic
Yeah.
or disgusting until well after the fact. And that's kind of where I'm operating right now. Is that most like the funny tour stories I have are they're probably years old, and so you know there wouldn't be an awesome context to put them in, and B they're they're probably disgusting. Like I've tried to tell tour stories like to my mom, my aunt, or whatever, and it's like there's no laughing. It's all scowls. It's like, are you kidding me? This is how you live? You want to do this? Any funny tour story? I'm kind of drawing a blank, other than just to think that to preface that most tour stories are not in fact funny unless you were there, and then you waited on it for 6 months to laugh at it.
Yeah, and then some of them are usually like we've got some funny ones, but they're like epic whoppers, like Moby Dick and shit. Like,
Yeah, I mean, without going into like James Joyce territory, we've got to like really spend some time spinning the yarn. I mean, if I tried to tell this story about the time Keenan freaked out in the trailer and started throwing things, you know, it's like, it's not funny to anybody else. You had to be there. You had to,
it wasn't funny to anyone at the time. But
it's funny now because we were there. And it was, you know.
One time on Warped Tour, we cut off Fishbone and got pelted with ice rocks.
Fishbone.
Yeah.
Chapstick. Just like busting your first song. And we're gonna win over these 400 people in front of us in front of the other stage, and all of a sudden, those 400 people are really pissed at you, and like, you're like, what just hit me? And you're like scanning the stage. You're like, did I just get hit with cherry flavored chapstick?
Yeah.
Stay hard, California. But
yeah, I got like a full cup of beer.
Yeah,
Wow.
Full cup of beer. That was like, and I, you know, for that one I salute whoever it was up there because that was like an $8 throw.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, right.
Beer at the Warped Tour.
I mean, funny stories. It's like children. How can you just pick one? You love them all. You just love them all equally.
Yeah. But lots of
we could write a book.
I was telling them lots of them are gross or like they wouldn't be funny to the layman. Like to me, it's hilarious that like that the day that I had the trots really bad on Warped Tour, that that I managed to pick the porta-john with no paper and had to sacrifice a sock.
No.
That cracks me up. No one else would
Oh,
find that funny.
dude, that sucks.
Like nobody who's not in a band would find that funny. Like I think it's hysterical.
But it's our life.
And then I got athlete's ass from it.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh yeah, luscious.
Awesome. Well, that's perfect. Let's see. Okay, since Warped Tour, whatever. What's your? I hear it's a different experience. Just being there with like you've got the range of like from old school punk to new school pop. They've got Katy Perry on the tour. It's blowing up. Is that weird to just like, or is it kind of cool? Like,
It's cool with me. It's fun to meet people from. It's better to hang out with people who aren't like, who are kind of all over the spectrum.
Yeah, and I mean, as long as no one takes themselves too seriously, then it's fine. I mean, if you're out there, Jeffree Star needs a little bit of sense of humor, maybe a little better time out there. But.
Maybe. That's a good. You make a good point. But most of the time, even I even found myself rather delighted by Jeffree Star. I was like, oh, there's Jeff today.
Look, there's Jeff.
you don't even have to say hi. You just laugh.
Hi,
like
Jeff. Hi, Jeff. We're not talking trash.
How are they going to get him out of the tent? It's raining.
Yeah.
His makeup will run.
They had to wrap him up like a wedding cake to get him out of the tent when it rained.
Yeah, you make unlikely friends, when you get out on that tour, just because, I mean, like I said, as long as you don't take yourself too seriously and everyone else is cool, yeah, you know, you'll start liking shit or doing shit that you never thought you would do. Like, hey, where's Zach? And Zach rolls up and he's like, oh, I was just shotgunning beers with Broken Side in the parking lot. Is hell frozen over? And yeah, they turn out to be cool. Yeah, so, I mean.
Well, yeah, it's funny because there's that NoFX story where they were making fun of Under Oath. And then like next thing, yeah, they just like best of friends, you know, like it.
Yep.
It is what it is, you know. Like, let's see here. What are you listening to? You want to throw in something here?
I've been listening to lots of Vicente Fernandez. I actually have been. For some reason, I've been listening to a lot of Mexican music. No, there's a band from San Antonio that I just got their stuff called The Heroin. They're like this Mexican AC/DC Thin Lizzy crazy band from of course they're from San Antonio, but they're awesome live. Check them out if you can. The Gallows, POS. I still listen to a lot of like old country stuff like Jerry Reed, Waylon